Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. It's good to see you once again. Today I'm going to talk about 4 important things that as a new reseller you should take into consideration before going to the thrift store. When I first started on Poshmark, eBay and Mercari, I didn't really have anybody to actually guide me on what kind of brands that sells well and what items actually sells fast. So I decided to go to the closest thrift store in my area, and oh my goodness, I wish I didn't. I'm going to tell you about what really happened on my way back in my next video, but today let's just keep it short and simple. When I got there, I was so confused because you know how you go to the thrift store and it's like everything is almost everywhere. That was the same thing that happened. I was so confused. I didn't know what brands I should get. So I settled for clothes. I started going from one aisle to the other looking for nice looking clothes that I can actually sell. And mind you, what I do is I buy clothes in my size and sometimes a size up, so that when I try to sell it and nobody sells, I can actually wear it or I can give it out to somebody who is actually in my size. So oh my god, it was so heartbreaking. I found this J. Crew top t-shirts, you know, those short sleeve t-shirts. Yeah, I think I bought 2 of those ones. Everything that I bought came down to $23. And guess what? Whatever that I bought is still sitting now. It's been like 3 or 4 months. And the J. Crew shirt, the fashion over top, the other one, I don't really, it was like American Eagle or American Dream, something like that, that I bought. They are still sitting up until now. So before you go to a thrift store, please keep in mind that 1, everything is going to be everywhere. So you have to write down the brands that actually sells. When I say you have to write down, you have to do research. See what is actually selling. If it's Nike, if it's Louis Vuitton, Michael Kors, it's Lululemon, like those are a few brands that really do well on these selling sites. Do your research and then narrow your purchases to those searches, because you don't want to buy any junk that'll be sitting forever, you know what I mean. Try and look at the home section. Most of the time they have vintage decor stuff, like art stuff, things that you can find around the home. Go into the home section and then look at those things. You can find some awesome goods, and when you go there and you can't really tell which is which, just pull out your phone. Whatever that you find that interests you, take a picture of it and then go to your eBay app. In the search column, you see that there is a photo in the right side of it. Just hit on it and then select the photo of the item. If it has been sold before on eBay, all the comps are gonna pop up. Like you'll be able to know how much there is being sold of. Assuming that you search for it and then it's selling for $5 and they are selling it at the thrift store for like $8, that's not a good buy. It will be sitting for hours and years, so you should keep that in mind. Also, don't buy too much clothing. If it's not vintage, don't buy it, because you are going to waste money. I bought these clothes and they are sitting. It's been like 4 months, even though I've priced it so low to the point that, oh, and don't forget, I also bought 1 or 2 or something like that, and it's still sitting. Don't really buy clothes. If you're going to buy clothes to resell, buy vintage clothing. If it sits for like 2, 3, you still get somebody to buy. Don't spend too much at a thrift store unless whatever that you are buying is actually worth it, like you're going to make more. Some people, they thrift for items for like $1, $2, and then they flip it for $6,000. Unless it's something like that. If you're buying something for $100, guess what, you won't buy anything for $100 in the thrift store. I'm just using it as an example. You buy something at a higher price and then you come home and then you find out that it's actually being sold for less, then there's no point buying unless it is worth the money. Finally, make all the necessary preparations before you go. You know, you don't want to be rushing in and out of the thrift store. You want to take your time and buy the right stuff, right? When I went there, I was on my way from somewhere and then I just passed by. You just have the whole day to yourself and you can spend as much time as you want, looking through whatever that is in the thrift store. Yeah, so that is all that I have for you. I hope this video helps any new reseller out there, and I want you to know that it's hard in the beginning, but eventually it's going to catch up. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. I'll see you in my next video. See ya.